To configure a network object or a network object group, click on Configuration, Firewall, Object, Network Object, or Network Groups. To configure service object groups, ICMP object groups, or protocol object groups, you can click on Configuration, Firewall, Object, Service Object, or Service Group. Configuring ACLS. ACLS are reference to access rules and can be created and maintained using the access rules page. Administrator can view existing rules and add, edit, or delete rules. Their options are also available by right-clicking a particular rules. Configuring Dynamic NAT. Dynamic NAT is configured by creating two network objects, one that identifies the range or usable public IP address, another that binds the inside address to the outside address. You can click on Configuration, Firewall, Object, Network Object, or Network Groups. You click on Add Network Object. In this picture, you can see an example. Configuring Dynamic NAT. The second network object identifies the inside address to the method of NAT translation. Displays an example of creating the second network object. Configuring Dynamic Path. Dynamic path is a configuration by creating a network object that binds inside address to the outside interface. You can click on Configuration, Firewall, Object, Network, Group, or Network Object. You can click on Add Network Object to display the Add Networks Object windows initially. Click on NAT to explain a section and continue. Configured Static NAT is configured by creating a network object binding on inside address to the outside address. To configure Static NAT, you can click on Configurations, Firewall, Object, Network Object, or Network Groups. You click on Add Network Object. In this opens the Add Network Object page. Configuring AAA authentication. Configure local AAA user account to do local database. Create a AAA service group. Add service to the server group. Configure AAA authentication. To create the local database in Trace, you can click on Configuration, Service Management, User Account. You can click on Add and complete the Added User Account windows. Configuring a service policy. To view, add, edit, and delete service policies, you can click on Configuration, Firewall, Service Policy Rules. For add, you can click on Add. Open Add Service Policy Rule wizard. If you click on Next, you can see the traffic classification critical windows. And if you click on Next, you open the Rule Action window.